Battle of the Black Boston bags. Let's compare the Coach out.
Hey y'all, happy Saturday. Hey y'all, it's TT. Happy Saturday. So I'm watching, sitting on my couch, scrolling through TikTok, minding my business. Of course, I see one of my favorite TikTok creators reviewing two handbags, right? And today he's reviewing a Michael Kors bag versus a Coach bag, which was very interesting and very refreshing, especially with all the buzz around Michael Kors and how Michael Kors is trying to copy Coach and blase, 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 and Michael Kors this, Michael Kors that, right? So as I'm watching him compare the two bags, I'm like, really, this is not a fair comparison, right? Because if we know, I believe that Michael Kors is extremely smart. So in my mind, I don't think he's copying Coach at all. I feel like he is reinventing a bag that he has already presented, but he is bringing it back at an affordable price to get that coin. Okay? And why do I say that? Exhibit A. Okay? So in 2016, Michael Kors released this bag. See, scoot back so you can get in the front. This bag right here, which is the Mercer Duffel in 2016. Can you see it? Okay. I would say this is more, instead of comparing it to a medium rolling, I would say, even though this is a medium sized Mercer Duffel, I would say that this is comparison to the large size rolling, right? So if we're going to compare and say Michael Kors is copying, we need to go get the original. This is the original bag that was actually dropped in 2016. Okay, this was a retail bag. The specific one that I have right now in my hand is in the color cement. Cement was a Macy's only color. Okay, so this bag was dropped in 2016. As you can tell, it is pebble leather. It has feet on the bottom. Like I said, I've had this bag since 2016. And if we are going to compare the rolling to anything, please compare it to the original, not the outlet. Okay. Or let's not say that he's copying, because he's already released this bag and he is inventing it at a cheaper price point. A lot of the Michael Kors bags that I have seen in the outlet recently, I feel like, one, I have them in my collection and they were completely retail. The only thing that I see now that is different, even though it looks similar to Coach bags, is that Michael Kors is using a more affordable material, and that's why he's able to sell it at the price point he's selling it at in the Michael Kors outlet. But a lot of his bags that we're seeing right now, Michael Kors come out with, case in point, he's already released retail in pebbled leather and sustainable leather. Like I said, that bag is 10 years old. Even like, yeah, that bag is 10 years old. So I don't understand the whole Michael Kors hate. I think Michael Kors makes beautiful bags, and as I can tell you, like I said, this bag being 10 years old and it is holding it's holding its way, right? It's slouchy because it's nothing really in it as of right now, but something so it's not sagging, but it does come with a crossbody strap. It doesn't have the back pocket. It doesn't have the back pocket or that interesting thing. It does have the lock, because if you want me to be honest, when he released this bag, the Speedies was really big then. And as you look, now I would say, now if you wanted to say, oh, Michael Kors copied Louis Vuitton and made a Speedy in 2016, absolutely. But to say that he's copying Coach with the rowing, not at all. Side pockets on both sides. Both sides, like I said, it does have that where you could connect. Take this right back out. Here's the inside. It is dirty. Like I said, I've had this bag for over 10 years. So we have a back pocket with a zip. We have an open slip pocket. And then in the front, we have, can you see that? In the front right here, there are slip pockets. There's 3. 1, 2, 3, and then there's that one right there. So overall, if you're going to compare his bag, make sure you're comparing it to the original. And that's that slouch that it has, just like that Rowan, without anything in it. So, and yes, there are, what's that called? Bag inserts that you can add, but yeah. So this is the original. It's the original. All right. Have a good day, everybody.